but it's just $5 for bread.
Yeah. No,
And it's not just bread. It's nice bread.
Yeah, I agree with you because we bake our bread at the restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it comes fresh out of the oven. And a lot of people don't understand what's taking my bread so long that we just had to pay for. Well, it's cooking in the oven. Like it's
they want the rolls.
It's gonna come out nice and hot and
butter chips in,
crispy on the outside and nice and soft and moist on the inside. You know.
Restaurant Punk, what's up?
Restaurant Punk.
Restaurant Punk.
Wow, that was
Jesus Christ.
That was jeez.
I think we should do it again.
Yeah, it's good. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, go.
Restaurant Punk.
Ooh, Punk.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up,
on?
Nicola?
You guys look great today.
You look fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It was a
Yeah.
good weekend.
Yeah, it was a good weekend.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wildwood Crest.
Thanks, Wildwood.
Oh, yeah, thanks all Wildwood. All the power went on.
So, George,
So, Nico.
I had a phone call last week about charging for bread.
Oh, yeah.
And
Did a customer call you?
it was to somebody.
Oh, okay.
So they asked about charging for bread at an establishment and what my thoughts were on that because I charge for bread at the establishment. And I see a lot of different comments on different social media sites about, you know, people getting disgruntled about it. Why would you charge for bread? Blah, 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 blah. Every place should come with free bread at the table and this, that, and everything
BS.
else. And I charge for bread because not everybody wants bread to begin with. Okay. It's also an expense. It does cost money. It does get prepared. It does go through multiple hands. There is also butter involved. There's like a whole bunch of things. And then you get other people saying, well, just incorporate it in your prices and give free bread out. So raise the prices of everything else on your menu and just give out free bread.
No.
I don't believe in that either.
Absolutely not.
And give me your reasoning on why, and I'll tell you why.
Brian just started charging for bread. Because you're right. You're bringing in a higher end bread. You're not just doing like little dinner rolls. We're not doing that at Vintage or Brian or Petunia, but they charge a lot for bread. Yeah, I mean,
What's the truffle butter?
I was gonna say they charge the truffle butter. And
Truffle butter.
I think the free bread is like this old school style mentality. And it kind of falls in line with like the doilies for me, where it's like you used to go to a restaurant and then there would be the doily underneath like a cup of soup or something to like catch the, like whatever would spill out. So like the free bread is kind of like a gimmick to me.
Diners.
That was something that used to be really popular. People came to expect that. And then now it's kind of fizzling out because I think it doesn't hold the same style of like class anymore, if that makes any sense.
Oh, because we're bringing
Yeah.
fancier. The bread game has evolved, correct? Like bread game. Write that one down. The bread game has evolved. We're not doing like little buns anymore. They're doing the focaccia and the big loaves of sourdough that are nice.
Yeah.
The marble ones, some fancy Italian bread I can't pronounce, but like
Italian
we bring
bread?
them in. I don't know. No, there's like a word on it. I'm not supposed to speak Italian.
Well, I think like that now you're providing like a bread service now, right? So you actually are bringing in really good quality breads for people to enjoy. So no, it's not going to be free anymore.
And
we're
we're
not
not-
just going
and
to
you're not
give you
serving
a
the
little
little,
King Hawaiian roll.
What are the little butter chips? You're not serving that. No, and
We make our butter fresh at the
exactly.
restaurant. So
Yeah, this
So-
is high quality shit.
we're making 3 butters for the bread, and we just rotate them.
So it's almost like the amuse-bouche that some restaurants give out.
Yeah.
I guess that's the bread for them, but that's specific to different restaurants and their style and what they want to do, right? But it's become accustomed to almost everywhere you go, you get free bread. Oh, I'm going to bring you some free fresh bread.
Actually,
it's
not
blah, blah,
even
blah,
more.
this and everything else.
There is a couple
right?
of restaurants locally that I know that still give the free bread, but those restaurants also have liquor,
Oh, yeah.
also have 200 plus seats at a time.
And I believe also higher prices.
But I mean, higher price places that I've been to, especially in like Philadelphia, New York, you don't get any free bread.
Yeah.
Like these boutique style restaurants anymore.
Yeah,
That's
I
gone.
guess you're right. I find it kind of funny that a lot of people get so upset that they don't get free bread.
Look
and
at the
they
backlash of Petunia when they posted the menu and they said, "Why are you charging $15?" I think it's 15, right?
It was 15, I
yeah,
believe.
$15 for bread and butter.
But they never understood
And what's
why.
the number one seller?
The
Bread and butter.
bread and butter.
You know what I'm saying?
It's good stuff.
But I mean,
It's
this goes back
delicious.
to
Well,
looking at who is actually complaining about it, right?
I
They're
mean,
all-
yeah.
The demographic of the people who are complaining about the no free bread and butter, they're older. So they're used to that older style of dining.
Some younger ones too, or mid-age, I should say. But I know what you're saying.
Well, it's
yeah.
the people that if you can't pay for bread and butter, don't come to the establishment. Right?
I think I agree with what you're saying. I think
But
they're
like
looking
that's
at
what I'm
it.
saying. Like you don't want that because they're gonna walk in negative already.
Yeah, but they're looking at it as, oh, these money-grubbing, greedy restaurant owners are also going to charge us for bread when it should be free type of mentality. Not because they can't afford it, but just because of that reasoning. And then it comes to a line now of what gets charged, what doesn't get charged. I mean, are you going to charge me for an extra side of Italian dressing? Are you going to charge me for an extra side of demi-glaze? Are you going to charge me for...
Well, it's the same thing. Do you get free refills?
For certain items, I do.
I do. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what you take it with a grain of salt. Like you're going to give in a free refill of something, but it's just $5 for bread.
Yeah. No,
And it's not just bread. It's nice bread.
Yeah, I agree with you because we bake our bread at the restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it comes fresh out of the oven. And a lot of people don't understand what's taking my bread so long that we just had to pay for. Well, it's cooking in the oven. Like
they want the rolls.
It's gonna come out nice and hot and
butter chips in,
crispy on the outside and nice and soft and moist on the inside. You know?
Well, I think it's our job now, or like people who are providing bread that is paid for, to, I don't want to say train people, but to steer people in the direction that this is a new style of dining, that this is a service that we're providing for you.
But it's not going to happen.
It costs money. It is a higher quality product. And I think that starts with the people that are doing it now.
But over time, everybody needs to do it. That's a problem. We saw the big restaurants that still give out the free bread. And that's until they stop doing it, it's going to hurt us until we make something dramatic like a bread and butter charcuterie board.
Bread and butter charcuterie board.
I mean, I would buy that if I'm
working on one right now.
Gluten-free, to be honest with you.
I mean, like Olive Garden. Doesn't Olive Garden charge for breadsticks? I don't know.
They're unlimited breadsticks, aren't they?
But you got to pay for it.
The first one, but everything else is unlimited.
You pay for the breadsticks at Olive Garden?
I don't know.
I mean, I've been to Olive Garden forever and a day, but I'm just saying. But
I have no idea.
I don't think the consumer understands what
and they're
goes,
never going to understand until they step in our shoes.
What goes behind into running a business, owning a business.
We go to their business at work and say, why are we doing like this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go to a barber and say, why did you cut my hair like this? Or why do you cut the hair like that? No, we don't walk into a restaurant and say, I think you should don't charge for bread.
No, I agree.
I just think we're in the interim of a changing style. That's all.
Yeah, I feel like it's been happening for a little bit.
Transitioning into the new style. Got to pay for bread. It's better.
Yeah.
We're giving you better bread.
Better bread.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem still charging for bread. I
was against it, but yeah.
Yeah, I have no problem charging for bread at all.
Amazing.
And being a restaurant owner, you can charge for whatever you want. And if you don't like it, you don't have to dine back. I'm not out to grab just you for the rest of the restaurant's life. I'm here to give you a dining experience. I'm here to give you what I believe in, my recipes, my food, what I like, because a chef makes really what he likes, you know?
Yeah.
They don't cookie cut things like, oh, let's give him this, this, and this. Yeah, every place has that. I'm trying to create something different that I like and present it to you because it's my house.
Right.
So if I want to charge for bread, I'm going to charge for bread. Simple as that. Now, if I'm charging $50 for bread that costs me 30 cents, that's a little bit of a money greedy thing.
I'm sorry, $50 for bread?
I'm just saying.
Wow. I'm greedy mother.
I'm just saying. But I don't know. I just feel like consumers don't get it. Guests don't get it sometimes, what goes behind the doors of running a restaurant and its operations. They're just quick to judge and quick to attack and quick. And I feel
it's the power of the internet today.
Yeah, there's a lot of sheep.
For no reason.
There's a lot of sheep following other sheep.
Well, that's why we're here, though, right? To re-educate the people.
That's what I'm talking about.
To teach them.
Yeah, teach them.
We're here to teach. We're here to teach.
Yeah, that's it.
Learn.
Get schooled.
Ooh, get schooled.
Get schooled.
By Nick.
Pay for your bread. It's going to be better.
I didn't want it to be just a bread topic, but you know, it's what it turned into. And it's great.
For something that's gluten free, I mean, talk about bread.
I miss bread, man.
I
mean, don't get me wrong.
You're getting sick right now just because we're talking about it.
No. When I went to the cruise event last month, they had phenomenal bread, gluten free.
The gluten free bread from that dinner went in Vegas.
I don't remember that. See, it wasn't as good as the one on the cruise.
Do you do gluten-free bread?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I offer it at the restaurant.
Nice.
I have a lot of different varieties.
You charge $5?
I would, but I don't charge extra for gluten-free stuff. You know, some places have, you can have your sliced bread for this much, but if it's gluten-free, they're going to charge you X amount. And it's just same bread as bread. So.
Yeah, but you're still charging for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Charge everything.
Everything. I mean, that's all I got, really. Just want to talk about bread.
All right.
The bread episode.
Great.
Yeah, get your bread straight.
All right.
So on that note,
Peace out.
Shut up and buy it.
Restaurant
In
Restaurant
the
Punk.
oven.
Restaurant Punk.
Restaurant Punk. Nikos.
George.
Oh, Nick.
Nice.
Nick.
Nick.
What you got? What do you want?